Hello, this is a little video about Easter Island and us, and me, mainly. How pathetic about me. Okay, so I have a few notes. Still to figure out how I do those filmings, but anyway, off we go. Easter Island. First time I heard about it was probably in school, but apart from the funny name that it's connected to Easter, no real other connection. Then back when I was second time in UK, I read another story about it and it was interesting, so I checked it out a bit more. By then we had already Wikipedia, so it was post 2000, and also quite a few films were made about it, and there you could see already slightly conflicting information how the demise of this island happened. So currently I don't have a summary, maybe I put a summary in the description. If you know it already, it's good. If not, check it out. What happened there. Okay, so but also whilst researching all those different things of information, it's definitely Easter Island is the island information, so there's not too much information about it. People don't talk too much about it, so it's easier to trace which snippet of information comes from and what people made of it, or when something especially you can see when something wrong was introduced, how it was requoted, or you can one of those cases when something wrong was introduced, I saw from Brian Cox. He's normally a physicist, but he also does things about development in the world and populations, and he definitely threw out some misinformation. I have to re-see it. I'm not too heavy about it, but of course he also just reads the script that's given to him. He does not do all the information. And also a few years ago, Rare Earth made a video about it, not about the normal stones everybody knows, about the previous types of stones which were created there. This was quite interesting. And today I saw an interesting travel report from, I think, LeBlanc. I will link the video below. It's actually a quite agitated video, and it will leave you quite worked up, because it shows how in some countries still reality is created, so to say. But of course, with taking videos and everything, it's more difficult to keep up with the like wrong perspective. Yeah, you can watch. It's quite long. It's 40 minutes. It's quite heart-wrenching, and of course the YouTube algorithm pushes stuff like this, so we stay here. Alright, so this is interesting because Easter Island still has, well, still trying to find their place, just trying to figure out what's going on. So basically what happened, it was once a populated island with lots of palms, there were quite good cultures, and then of course they chopped down all the trees, they had some problems regrowing the trees. Didn't really could keep up with what they were doing, building those giant statues, and then basically there was a big demise. The statues were vandalized, and then of course the first European explorers came by. They brought, I think, syphilis or something, so there was like a huge another drop in the population. The Europeans came again, enslaved parts of the population, so very bad, but hey, that's what people do. If they're in power. And so yeah, and then basically today it's semi in limbo. I actually don't know how the state is there for many things. I have to check it out. I wouldn't mind going, but after seeing this travel report, I don't know. I probably have to get to know first the right people there, because I don't want to have too much bad experience. So, but what's more important, Easter Island, I think, is a very good example for us on the Earth, because yeah, we only have one Earth, and lots of things we see, you know, like my trees, my street, I see trees chopped down, happens everywhere, you know, my neighbors chopped down their trees, probably now with all those heavy storms going on for almost a month, more people chop down trees, and it's just normal, you know, we don't recognize changes, because change is so slow, but you know, it might not be good for the long term for everybody. So yeah. So yeah, it's all the time interesting to ponder about, because the island was so small, what people made back then when they saw the last tree, a palm tree dying or being chopped down, used for something. And it kind of holds, at least with limited resources, which an island is, maybe the earth as well, shows the race to the bottom on many aspects. So do we have a chance? If you look at this example, not really, but of course there are also examples where things can be more uplifting, and maybe we have a chance to survive. I don't know. I don't think that we survive as humans as this. Intelligence somehow should find a way to continue without us. That's probably somehow that will happen. Because, yeah. Humans do very stupid things, and just seeing again this video being pushed up by the great YouTube algorithms, because yeah, it's quite tense, you know. Nothing really happens apart from tons of accusations. The guys who traveled there, their travel experience was ruined, and they're I heard that there are other reports that this is not a single incident, and that's what I wanted to see. I have to open this laptop again. In this video, there's a nice psychological side effect when people argue, fight. It's called, I think, Dunbar's effect. I just have to... Yeah, Dunbar's delight. So, I think... Yeah, I don't find it. So yeah, it's also an interesting thing I learned along the way, because the culture that's currently there, of course, is imported from the rest, from South America and from Europe, so it's quite different to whatever the people were there before. Of course, there's some people which have some genetic ancestry from there, but culture is completely different, you know. It just takes 1 or 2 generations, and you know, it's completely different. You still have maybe similar genetical material, but you know, people do something else, you know. First they listen to classical music, and maybe just 1 or 2 generations they only listen to pop music, you know. It has nothing to do with genetics. So anyway, so much about Easter Island. It's definitely a topic I will come back to, because I would say at least once a month, if not even more frequently, I think news about it, how it's for the people there, how